Welcome to the diary. In this video, we'll cover how to make new entries on your homepage, the dashboard. In another video, we talked about how to customize the dashboard with these boxes called widgets. Widgets are simply containers for categories of health information. We call these categories modules. Here you'll see I have a module for physical activity, and over here another one for vitals. You'll want to set up your dashboard with widgets that track the modules most important to you. Then to quickly add an entry to any of your modules, simply click on the plus sign. Here I'll make a new entry to my physical activity module. The data collection field is automatically set to today's date, but you can modify that if you want to. The details of each module's field will be particular to that health category. In this module, you'll see I have options for the name of the physical activity, distance, duration. In this case, we're tracking steps, so number of steps. You can set an intensity level. You can add notes, and if I wanted to, I could attach a document here from my Files page. When I have my settings the way I want them, I can save them by clicking Save. If I decide not to save them, I can click Cancel. Click the X at top right, or simply click outside the box, and this entry will not be saved. Let's add a new entry to body measurements. Here we're tracking weight. I'll go ahead and click the plus, and I'm going to say my weight today is 127. Again, I can add notes or an attachment. I'll go ahead and click Save. And here you see this new data point appears in the widget. Widgets are the best way to quickly view and add entries to health categories you're monitoring regularly. If I want to enter information in a module that I haven't placed in a widget on my dashboard, I can go to the New Entry button here at left. By clicking New Entry, I bring up a list of all the modules, starting with the ones I most recently used, and scrolling down, I can see all the other modules available. To close this box, I simply click outside it. Let's click on it again. The Search Entry Types field allows you to start typing in order to find a module you're looking for. Let's say I'm looking for medication. Typing in ME brings up body measurements, medication, or treatments because that also contains the letters ME. I'll go ahead and choose medication. In this data entry field, I can enter the name of the medication. Let's say I'm choosing aspirin. And the type, whether it's a medication I've taken or whether it's a prescription. I can then set the quantity and the form, and the strength, the units, again adding an attachment if I wish, and I would double check my time period and make sure this is accurate. I can make changes to that here. And in this case, we'll go ahead and cancel. And that entry will not be saved. Since I don't have a widget for medications on my dashboard, if I wanted to see an entry I had just made there, I would go over to the Browse button, and I would click on the Medications module name. This brings up all the medications I've entered, and here I see I'm viewing them over the last 12 months. I can also see what I've entered in the last 7 days, 30 days, or 6 months. Let's take a look at 30 days. And there are other ways to sort here. I can look at all entries or all deleted entries. And here again, I can see whether I've taken this or whether it's a prescription. Then to the far right of an entry, I see the date entered. This arrow means it's a continuous entry, something that I continually take. If it's not continuous, it just shows the one day that I made the entry. And the ellipses, or 3 little dots to the right of that, clicking on those allows you to view the details of an entry, edit it, copy it, or delete it. This particular entry is for aspirin. And here again I can delete it or copy it Because I tend to take aspirin on a fairly regular basis, let's say I wanted to copy it. By clicking Copy, I can then choose my new date, make any changes to the quantity or strength or form, and even the units, and I can even change the entry type. And for this one, with today's date, we'll go ahead and click Save. And now you see on today's date, we have the entry for aspirin. From this field, I can also make a new entry by clicking on the plus button. Again, this opens up a data collection field. We'll go ahead and close out of this using the X. If I wanted to go to another module from the Medications module, I can click right up here where it says Medications, and a drop-down list of all the other modules is also available here. Let's go back to our dashboard. You can do this by clicking on Dashboard right here at top left, Dashboard on the far left, or anywhere you are in your diary. If you click the logo, that will also return you to the dashboard. So again, if you want to view an entry for a module that's not contained in a widget, go to the Browse button and click, and choose the module there. You'll then be able to view the entries made and sorted by the date range you choose. Let's return to the dashboard. Thanks for watching this video on entering data from your dashboard. Be sure to check out our other videos on All Your Diary's features.